Hey, welcome back to my channel. Now this video is a video that a few people have made, but it's something that I really want to get into because it was something that was funny as fuck to me. So I really wanted to get into this because Trisha Paytas went on a bit of a rant on the H3 podcast with Ethan Klein. She went into a lot. She shaded a lot of the beauty gurus. Let's get in. First of all, Patrick Star. Now, Patrick Star recently did a Beetlejuice Halloween makeup tutorial look, and Trisha came for him over that because he got the actor that plays Beetlejuice wrong. He said Kevin Costner when it's actually Michael Keaton. So Trisha really laid into him for that.
Patrick Star doing his Beetlejuice tutorial. Okay, first of all, I'm a huge fan of Beetlejuice. My nails are Beetlejuice.
Isn't that a SpongeBob character? Patrick Star? No, I'm serious.
Oh, Patrick Star.
Yeah. Isn't that his name?
Oh, there's also a beauty guru named
Wait,
Patrick Star.
isn't that his name? Yeah. It's not shade. I'm not familiar with this shit.
He was popular.
He was. Talk about shade. Okay, so what about him?
Okay. Beetlejuice. He just did a Beetlejuice video. And he said, oh, today, I'm a huge fan of Beetlejuice. I'm doing this look inspired by Beetlejuice today. The great movie starring Kevin Costner. I mean, that's so offensive. That's literally so, that'd be like saying, oh, I love the movie Selena. Like, Selma Hayek did such a great job as her. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like a little insulting.
Wait. Is it more?
Episode.
Bro, my house isn't fucking Beetlejuice themed.
Look, Michael Keaton is literally the most iconic person that's ever lived, and it's so insulting to say. And you're gonna do a whole ass tutorial on Beetlejuice and not know? Has like 12 people around him at all times, and no one said it? I'm gonna get shaded for this too because I was like, I know someone's gonna be like, oh, Trisha, blah, blah, blah. Like, James Charles came for me. Everyone's just coming for me. Look, I'm
Is this really drama though? Let's one. Yeah.
Patrick Star, I love you. You're doing great things, but Beetlejuice is iconic, and it's cool if you're gonna recreate an iconic character. At least put some respect on Michael Keaton. And then you also mentioned Broadway's Beetlejuice, and you didn't even mention Alex Brightman, who was also iconic as Beetlejuice, who saved the Winter Garden last year. So please put some respect on Beetlejuice, a movie by Tim Burton, not starring Kevin Costner, but Michael Keaton.
Firstly, a Beetlejuice themed house. I really like Trisha Paytas for that. You know, I really like that she's that over the top and that extra, and that she's got a whole Beetlejuice themed house. That kind of thing I'd be into, you know. I think that's cool. But then Trisha moved on to shading James Charles. Now, to me, I don't know. This is a little bit of, you know, Trisha, you've got to remember, she's friends with Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson was involved in the whole Dramageddon 2 thing that happened last year, where it turned out that Shane had a hand in the whole thing that was going against James Charles. The whole Bye Sister video where he and Jeffree Star allegedly manipulated Tati Westbrook into making that video. So Trisha, obviously, she's good friends with Shane. So obviously, she's going to side with Shane on this and, you know, go against James Charles.
James Charles, you know what? I never had an issue with him. What happened with James Charles? I never had an issue with him, and I really didn't. But I can see why now why people don't like him, because he's so condescending with his remarks. Yeah. Look, here's the thing: when people talk shit about me or whatever, if I talk shit about someone, I expect someone to clap back, right? Like, you can't just mention me and not someone to clap back. Vice versa. If I mention you, like you can clap back, be cute, be snarky, whatever. But his condescending level is what pisses me off. So like I think it was like on a spilling tea video or something like that, like spill the tea or something. I don't know what it is, some drama video that said like Trisha Paytas versus James Charles, whatever, which I had no problem with him. And he literally just commented, well, he must have watched the video because I said something like, oh, everybody I know has a problem with James Charles. And he commented just so like, blah. He's just like, oh, everybody she knows. I'm like, that's your clapback? Like, you can't think of something a little smarter? Like,
actually, I'll say, when I was bitching about him last week, you were saying nice things about him. Yeah. You weren't being mean to him at all.
And all I said was everybody I know has a problem with him. I always said I don't have a problem with him. Like, I was like, hey, let's collab. I need those TikTok views.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Who comments on a tea video? Like, how fucking sad is that shit?
I mean, he must like love it. Like, I feel like he loves the drama, people talking about him, right?
So Trisha and Ethan are having a little bit of a kiki there. You know, Trisha's saying, oh yeah, you know, I want to use James Charles for the TikTok views. Kind of jokingly, you know, I'm assuming that she didn't really mean that, because when do you ever see Trisha Paytas and James Charles together? You don't. You know, Trisha Paytas, you see her with Shane Dawson. We've seen her with Jeffree Star. There was that whole thing earlier on this year when that guy, Tab, who was a model in the Jeffree Star Alien campaign, he came out, made a YouTube video where he basically spilled all the beans on Jeffree Star and Trisha Paytas on this trip to Vegas. Now, during that trip to Vegas, I remember it was around Valentine's Day, and it was kind of like a jokey thing that Jeffree Star was like, oh, Trisha Paytas is my Valentine. Kind of like a just jokey, messing about thing. But during that trip, Jeffree Star shaded Trisha Paytas behind her back. He made comments about Trisha's weight, Trisha's hair, her skin, all this stuff, right? Trisha wasn't bothered about any of that until a lot later on down the line when she came out in one of her own YouTube videos and said, oh, you know, yeah, actually, Jeffree did say all that stuff about me and I'm not really cool with it. Now, here's where it gets a little bit juicier. Jeffree Star apparently unfollowed Trisha Paytas, which is major because those two were like really close friends. So for Jeffree Star to suddenly kind of unfollow Trisha and decide he's not having anything more to do with Trisha online, that's huge.
Jeffree Star unfollowed me. I don't know why, but that's on Twitter.
Wait, I thought you guys were dogs.
Yeah.
He unfollowed you?
Well, I think we had like a little issue earlier this summer where I didn't like defend him as hard as I defended Shane. So I feel like maybe there was an issue there. I don't know. Jeffree, I'm sorry. We had a little issue in Vegas.
Hey, he unfollowed you? Did that break your heart? Did you reach out to him?
Yeah. Unfollow is pretty hard rejection. Like I'm not going to lie, you know?
How many people does he follow?
I don't know, but it was like a big thing. Like, you can mute somebody, you know what I mean? To unfollow someone's big. Like,
that's a rebuke.
You know? Right, like, I'm done with this person. Drama Channels picked it up, and I didn't know, so I unfollowed him, but then I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have been the less
unfollowed him back?
petty. Yeah, because I saw the drama was like, Jeffree Star unfollows Trisha, and I'm like, oh my god, should I unfollow him too? And I did, but now I feel bad. Should I refollow him? Maybe.
Well, no. If he's not going to follow you, fuck him.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was whatever.
But he also strikes me nothing to do with the way he looks, just as a very odd dude. Like I don't know. He always gave me the heebie-jeebies.
I could see that. I mean, before I met him, I felt that way too. I mean, he was always super cool to me until like the last trip. He like made fun of my weight and skin and stuff like that. So
he made fun of your weight?
Yeah, the guy that was filming stopped becoming friends with him, and he was like filming him like talking.
What did he say
about
about you?
Just that I was fat and I had greasy skin and my hair sucked.
Really nice, Jeffree. Really, really nice. Fat shaming one of your best friends and then ripping into her skin and her hair. Like, dude, you know, not everybody is fucking millionaire Jeffree Star. We haven't all got the money for like the most amazing treatments. We're not all, you know, gonna get all this plastic surgery done and Botox and all the rest of it. You know, what the fuck, Jeffree? Like, it was bad enough hearing about that at the time when it happened, because you just don't do that to your friend. You know what I mean? You just don't give that shit to your friend. That's out of order. But then Trisha went on to have a go at Jaclyn Hill. Now, Jaclyn Hill and Trisha have got a bit of a past because Trisha was seeing Jaclyn Hill's ex, John Hill, and there was all this drama over that.
And then Jaclyn Hill said she was going to sue me because
for what?
Because I talked about her for talking about her in my Instagram story.
Wait, who's Jaclyn Hill now? I'm trying to catch up on all the drama.
You did a video on her last year on her hairy lipsticks. Remember the girl with the hairy lipsticks? I guess because I made stories saying she threatened to sue her ex-husband because her ex-husband was talking to me about something, and I'm going to sue you.
Talking about what?
I guess they have like an NDA. I probably shouldn't be talking about this. They have an NDA in their divorce. So
it's not your problem if they have an NDA. You're not an NDA.
That's what I'm thinking too. But if he
How
tells
is he going to sue you? It's his problem.
No, Jaclyn's going to sue me for talking about.
No, she can sue him for breaking an NDA.
Oh, maybe that was it. But I don't want her to sue him either.
Oh, fuck him. Tell me.
He's a good guy.
I want the tea.
Guy. There's no tea. There's just Jaclyn is like.
Did you fuck her ex or something?
No. Oh. Well, yes, but that's long.
You did? Oh, no wonder she hates you.
She cheated on him with his best friend, kicked him out while he was, that whole thing.
Well, I can't keep up with this.
Can I just say, she thinks that he told me this? No. If you go in the photos of her current boyfriend, he was friends with her ex-husband years before. And then all of a sudden, they get together all of a sudden, like, and he's kicked to the curb. By the way, they got married when they were 17, before she had money, kicked him to the curb and started dating his, like, best friend that worked in the recording studio, like, a month later.
Hot or something?
Not, absolutely not.
So
he has a cringe YouTube channel about cooking because he's trying to be like Jaclyn now. Like, hey guys, welcome to my cooking show.
I did make a video when Trisha made that IG rant, but now, of course, because Trisha's talking about it more, going into it more, trying to insinuate that Jaclyn Hill did cheat on her husband. Well, Jaclyn Hill fired back in a YouTube video a little while ago. I think it was she's just done the full favourites. It was the one before that, the video before that Jaclyn put out. I think it was the answering fan assumptions. In that video, Jaclyn Hill sat down, said, no, I didn't cheat on my husband. That's a lie, all of that stuff. She went really into that story there. So I don't know if this is Trisha trolling, or I don't know if Jaclyn Hill really did cheat on her husband, but you know, either way, these two are still going at it, Jaclyn and Trisha. Aside from that, I am going to talk a little bit about the recent Jeffree Star Velvet Trap launch again, because you know what Jeffree Star is like. He's always like, oh yeah, I've sold out, I've sold so many, I've had such a great day, blah, blah, blah. Today, he went on IG, he said, I'm just going to say thank you because, you know, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be where I was. It's the kind of love bombing, you know. It's the love bombing for me. Typical narcissistic behaviour. Really it is. Like, watch it. You will see the manipulation and the narcissism because, you know, he's come out on Instagram before. He's been aggressive to fans. He's been blocking fans on Twitter. All of this shit, you know. Jeffree is a very explosive person when he's angry. We saw that even on the Shane Dawson series where he was like smacking his head against the wall on a launch day when something wasn't going quite right. But Jeffree came out today on Instagram, all love and light, you know, oh, I just want to say thank you, blah, blah, blah. I'll pop the clip in here.
So I'm just feeling really grateful right now, and I just wanted to come on here and say hi. For everyone that supported yesterday's launch, thank you. I know I said thank you a bunch yesterday, but I'm never gonna stop saying it. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. And yesterday was phenomenal. The mystery boxes sold out quicker than last year, and last year obviously was way crazier, I think, in terms of everything. I was in the middle of a series, everything was going on, and that life has completely changed, I know, for all of us. But to see every single unit gone and to see the Velvet Trap be received so well already, whoo, bitch, just my heart. So I just want to come on here and say thank you. I love you guys. Mwah.
Phenomenal, phenomenal. So phenomenal that he didn't sell out of a single shade of that Velvet Trap lipstick on his website yesterday. And it's still not sold out today. So, you know, he can come up and say, oh, wow, yeah, it's fantastic. I've sold out of the mystery boxes, blah, blah, blah. People want a bargain. That's why you've sold out of the mystery boxes. There's always a scram for the mystery boxes. I remember I've done it myself when I've bought mystery boxes from him. But you've got a new product launch as well, and people haven't gone crazy for it. You know, yeah, a few people have bought it, but not one shade is sold out on his website. There were some shades that had sold out on Beauty Bay and on Beautylish, but to be honest, they're going to have smaller quantities than the Jeffree Star website because obviously the majority of his stock is going to be in his own warehouse rather than, you know, in Beauty Bay warehouse or Beautylish warehouse. So that kind of makes sense that, you know, some have sold out over here on Beauty Bay and some have sold out on Beautylish. But in your own warehouse, you've still got them, the majority of them all sitting there. That's quite shocking, you know, when you come out with a brand new product launch. Now, these lipsticks, they've been compared to Colourpop with the embossing on them, but there is one more thing that I want to show you. If you don't know, Colourpop had lipstick with stars embossed on the side, like Jeffree has got his logo with a star. Now, of course, it makes sense for Jeffree to have those lipsticks embossed with the Jeffree Star logo. That's his brand. But Colourpop have done it with the stars embossed on the lipstick, and also MAC had their In the Stars collection, which was their Christmas collection. Christmas just gone, and if you look at this, I'm just going to wind it up and show you. There you go, you can see the stars embossed on that. Here we are, look. Do it all the way up for you. So, like, it's not even an original idea that Jeffree's come out with. Wonder why his products are not selling. You know, could it be the scandals? Could it be the fact that they're not original ideas? Must be a bit of everything. Okay, loves, I am going to leave this video here. Thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. Take care, stay safe, stay well, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Let me know what you think in the comments down below if you care about any of this drama, and I will see you soon. Mwah. Bye.